Okay, so a stem and leaf tables or stem and leaf diagram, it's a tool used to summarize raw data. Now, we've been dealing before with raw data and we have to put it in ascending order and so on and so forth. We then looked at frequency tables and tally tables, and then that's when you take your data and you group it, you put it into intervals. Okay, so now stem and leaf tables is basically another way you can group your data. So if the stem represents the group or class, the leaves are the value that fall into the stem in a category. So, for example, let's have a look at this. If so you're going to see there, look, there's a whole bunch of data, and here is my stem and leaf table we're going to fill in, okay? And you're going to see how it works. So if we take this now, organize the data in the stem and leaf table, do you agree I can separate 35, okay? I can record here. So a stem and leaf table, do you agree I can take the number 35, okay, and I can split that into 30, okay, 30 plus 5. Okay, do you agree with that? I can take 35 and break it into 30 plus 5. So you can also see, let's think back to primary school stuff. How many 30s do I have? 3, okay, I have 3 10s, okay, make 1 30, and I've got 1 5. So if we have to put this data into our stem and leaf, 35, my stem is going to be 3, okay, and my leaf is therefore 5, okay. So when we have this here, we're going to say at the bottom there, I want you to write key, okay. My key is how we use to take our data and to interpret it. We are going to say 3-5, okay.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Tanzo, please indicate where you are.
We can say 3-5 is equal to 35. So now in the key there, what we have said, we are able to show, if my stem is 3 and my leaf is 5, therefore I have a value there of 35. Do you guys agree? Okay, I'm breaking it into different parts. Now, stem and leaf, you can break it into whatever you want. If you show, but you need to show me what the key is here. Now, generally, have a look. It's all 2 digits. So it's going to be the first digit and the second digit. We can just split it like that. So if we have to organize the next into the stem and leaf. So we said 35. So the next number is 30. Okay. So it's going to be 3 and, what's 3 and what? 30 is 3 and 0. Okay. 3 and 0. Then if we have to look at the next one, 3 and 4. Okay. Now, does 4 come before?
We're still waiting to find Mr. Tanzo. Please indicate where you are.
Okay. So in our data points here, we wrote 5. Okay. Is 5 before, okay, or after 0? So what number comes first, 30 or 5? 35. Okay, 35 comes, 30 comes before 35. So do you agree my 0, okay, my 0, okay, there we go, it's looking nice. So if we're taking 35, okay, we're going to take, now come on, okay, 35, so it's 3 and 5. Okay, so we've done that one. Next one, 30, so it's 3 and 0. Okay, 3 and 4. Okay, 21 is 2 and 1. Okay, and so on and so forth. So let's organize our data like that. Okay, so we're organizing our data. So 2 and 5, 2 and 3, 3 and 7. Okay, 2 and 8, 5 and 4, 54. Okay, 7 and 4, 4 and 4. Okay, you guys seeing there? Okay, so all we're doing is putting our data in, putting our raw data points in. That's all we're doing for now. Okay, so now once we have got all our data and we've taken our data and organized it in the stem and leaf diagram, then we're going to put it in ascending order. Now it's going to help us because we've grouped them into different components. Do you agree? Okay, we've grouped our data into basically tens, right? So it's the kind of the same thing as we did yesterday. So what we're going to do now, we're going to take that same data and row by row, we're going to put it in ascending order. So the first one there is going to be 1, 3, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right. You guys see that? So we've taken our data, our raw data, and now we're starting to process it. Now we're starting to handle the data. We're doing things with it. Okay. So now let's work out the next one. There's going to be 0, 0. There's no 1s, no 2s. 3, 4, 5, this is 6. There's how many 7s? 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So there's no 8s, and then there's a 9. Okay. So here's already kind of sorted. 4, 6, 6, 3, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 4. All right. So again, I've put in a key here. This is important because if you don't put a key, all you're showing is a bunch of numbers on a table. You haven't explained what it is. All right. Do you guys understand? Okay. So here, what we've done, and taken the dot. So if you have a look here, the stem represents the group or class. So in this case, tens. Okay. I've put it in tens. And the leaves are values which fall into the stem or category. So here I've made it units. Okay, so we put tens and units. All right. So my key, again, is going to be 3-5 is equal to 35. That's it. It could be, you could say 2 and 1, 2-1 equals 21. All we're showing is an example of how to interpret the data. Okay, any questions about that? What we've done? Okay, can I move? Can I move? All right, so calculate the mean of the data. Okay, so the mean of the data. How do you think we're going to calculate the mean of the data? Add them all up. Okay, so if we have to find the mean of the data, we're going to add them all up. We've put it now into stem and leaf diagrams. Do you agree? Huh? Do you agree? Do you agree what we can also do is add up all these individual things in each row and then add up the number total row. You can interpret this data. So if you look at the first one, 2, you could say 21, 20 plus 23 plus 25 plus 25 plus 26 plus 26 plus 27 plus 29 right there. And then you start the next one. 30 plus 30 plus 33 plus 34 plus 35 plus 36, you know, and then right there. And then after that, then add it all up. So basically what you're doing, we've taken our data and we've divided it up into more sizable and easy to handle chunks. Okay, because eventually it gets to a point where in like higher grades and things like that, it's going to have 100 data points and you have to do things with it. And you cannot go sit and find the average by adding things together bit by bit by bit. You have to organize your data. So stem and leaf is a tool we use to organize a data. Okay, so if you have to work it out, let's find there. I'm going to get my calculator. If you can tell me the average, the average formula. Remember the average formula?
Average equals
Half of the data points divided by what? So we're going to have
The population.
yes, that's the word I was looking for, the population. Okay. So calculate the mean. Okay. Let me make it a bit bigger here so we can do some stuff. Calculate the mean of the data. Okay. So my average or my mean is equal to the sum of all my data points divided by my population, my n value. Okay. So quickly tell me what you get. What's all the things added together? What you get? 1156, all the data points. So did you 35 plus 30 plus 34 plus and so on, so on, so on. And we've got 1151. So next thing, the population size. What's my population size? It's going to be 30. Was it 30? Was there only 30 points here? Oh. Come here. Okay, so we need to look now. We need to find that. So what's it going to be? 1156 divided by 30. So what's it? 38. Five, 3. Right. So what is the mode? Okay, the mode is the number that occurs the most. So exactly 37. We know it's 37 because there's a whole bunch of 37s. But we're going to interpret it from the stem and leaf diagram. So all along here, do you see all these 7s grouped together in one place? That is the mode. So if that is the leaf, if my leaves here are 7, what's my stem? 30. My stem is 30. So what's my whole number? 37. Yes. Okay, so my mode is going to be 37. So do you see how we've taken our data and we've made it into more sizable chunks of how to interpret it? We can see things immediately. It's basically another way of putting it into ascending order, but now putting it into a little table so it's easier to read. So what is the range? Range, remember, range is my highest minus my lowest. So what's my highest point? I can read it off my table here quickly. 74, because my stem is 7 and my leaf is 4, so it's going to be 74 minus, and my lowest number, 21. Okay, so my range is what? 53. Find the median. Okay, the median now. Now remember what we said, the median, okay, is going to be the middle number. So how many data points we have? We have 30. Do you agree? So our middle is going to be between number 15 and number 16. Okay. Because we need to find it's in between the middle. We need to have equal portions on each side. So 15 lower plus 15 higher gives me a total of 30. So we're going to find the 15th number and we're going to go see from there. So we can see. What's that little nonsense there? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So if my 15th number is 37 and my 16th number is 37, what's my median going to be? 37. Yes. Okay. Next one, determine the interquartile range. Now remember, interquartile, in between the quartiles and the range. So it's in between the Q3 and Q1. Interquartile range is my Q3 minus my Q1. So we have found my Q2 value, my median. It's over there. It's in between. So that's it there. It's stuck in between there. Let me do it in a different color. Okay. My median was here. Okay, that's my median there. So we have now to find my Q3 and my Q1 value. My Q1, we take the bottom half and we cut it in half. So if it's 15 points, what's the middle point? What's the middle number of 15? Pardon? 7.5, okay? But what's it going to be? It's going to be the 8th one, because the 8th number separates 15 into 7 and 7. All right. So remember when we went back and we did that. Whoa. Okay. My Q1 value separates it evenly either side. Okay. So we're going to look for number 8. Oh, where is it there? So let's look for the 8th term. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. This. If my stem here is 9, it's on the my leaf is 9. My stem is on 2. What's it going to be? What's my Q1? 20, 29. There we go. Okay, so that's my Q1 value. That's my Q1. So now we need to find Q3. So we're going to start over here and we're going to go up. How many units? 8, because we need to find the number that divides the top half into 2 equal portions. If there's 15, it's going to be the 8th one. So we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's my Q3. Okay. So Q3, if my leaf is 6, it is on the stem of 4. What's my Q3? Pardon? 46. So 46 minus 29 is 17. Right. So let's have a look at that again. Let's look. Okay. Interquartile range, and let's find finding the quartiles. Let's look at that one last time, if you don't mind. So look at quartile 1. We found it. How many numbers are between there and the quartile 1? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 in my first quartile. Let's look at the next one. Between that and the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's look at the next one. Next quartile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 in the next quartile. What do you think is going to be in the next quartile? 7. Okay. Which means we have perfectly split our data into our 4 quartiles. Okay. Now, quickly, let's look at this one. Okay, the data shows the height in centimeters of 30 pupils in grade 9. So, what is my population going to be? My N value? N is equal to 30, because they told you there's 30 pupils. So we know what my N. Why do we need N value? Because we need to find out my mean. So, let's have a look. Draw a stem and leaf table of the data given. Now let's think a little bit. Are we going to draw ones? How do you want to split this data? So we're always going to, let's take the first data point here. 152. So we're going to write a key here. Okay, we're going to write a key and we're going to say 152 centimeters is equal to what? How do you want to split that data? Do you want to say 1 and 52, or do you want to say 15 and 2? 1 and 52, okay? So do you agree they're all going to be on the same pot then? Because they're all hundreds. See, so we need to split it into more points, 15 and 2. So we're going to say 15 dash 2. Okay. So we're going to have a look here. Where's the lowest one? So there's 150 there. There's a 130. Okay, do you see 120? No. Okay, so our stems are going to be 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right. Do you understand? We've taken our data and we still split it into tens. Because if you split it into hundreds, they're all going to be on the same stem. Because they're all hundreds. Okay, there's no super tall people that's in grade 9. Okay. So we're going to have a look at those. First one, 152. So the stem is 15, the leaf is 2. That's the first one done. So split the data there quickly. So 165, it's going to be 16 and 5. 151 is 15 and 1. Okay, do you see it? Do you guys see? All right, so quickly split it into your data points there. All right, so now that we've split our data into our stem and leaf, what's the next thing we have to do? We have to check it and we have to convert it how? Ascending order, yes. Okay, so we need to put our data into ascending order. So I'm going to say it's 2899, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 0, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 0, 1, 2, 5, 5, 6, 7, 7, 0, 1. Okay. So calculate the mean height. How do you calculate the mean? We say my mean is equal to the sum of all the points divided by my number of points, my population. All right, so let's add all that together. Add all the numbers and tell me what you get. Okay, I get 4453. Now, if you do this properly, you should get a bit of an error. Your computer should stop allowing you to put things in. Has anyone come across that? Okay, so what you're going to do, So what you're going to do, you're going to say equals, okay, wherever you are, and then you say plus, and you just carry on putting in the rest. Okay.
So I just draw a line, then it's equal, then I carry on the line.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's good. You split up the data. Okay. So I got 4453. Did anyone get anything?
4457.
Ah, okay. So let's double check it. 32, 138, 139.
So I get 4467.
Yeah. 4608. Okay. So 143.
And then with that number, and then that's
150, 151, 151, 151, 152. Ah, I saw my mistake. I see it. I see it. I found it. I found where my mistake is. Huh? Plus 4453. Yeah, I made the boo boo there.
4608.
yeah, that's a different.
There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. See, I was trying to beat you guys. I was trying to do Speedy Gonzalez there. Okay. So, so we take 4608 divided by 30. Okay. 153.6. Now they asked the mean height. What are we missing here? Yes, my unit, because now we've given specifically what it is. So it is centimeters. All right, so what is the mode height? What height occurs the most? So let's look at our leaves. 151. I thought you said 141. Sorry. So it is 151 centimeters. What is the range? So range is highest minus my lowest. So 171 minus 132. And then again centimeters. Find the median. Okay, median. If again there's 30 people, we're going to look between numbers 15 and 16. So let's go. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so 15 is this number here. So my median is in between there. So what number is between? So you say 155 plus 152 divide by 2. Okay, and my median is going to be 153.5. Okay. Determine the interquartile range. Interquartile range, highest quartile minus the lowest quartile. Okay. So, quartile 3 minus quartile 1. Okay, so quartile 3 is what? There's going to be 15 on the left and there's 15 on the right. Which number are we looking for on the left to find the interquartile range? We're looking for the 8th one because then that'll split 15 into 7 and 7. So let's have a look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 145 is quartile 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 162. So 162 minus 145 centimeters. Okay. Any questions about that? Okay. So everything. Okay. Which means then if you're saying it's everything, you've got to go then back to the videos and try it again and go to math practice. All right.